Everyone, what's up? It's Babylonius from PeakofSerenity.com here with another commentary video. This time is Desolate host for Heroic, and I waited a little bit to release this one because there's a lot going on and I wasn't totally sure exactly what to do. So basically, for this fight, we really Windwalkers I feel are really strong going down in the whatever you call it, spirit realm. But really, it's mostly a cleave fight. So Windwalkers are pretty strong with our consistent kind of cleave pressure. And, for this I used Serenity. I used Moonglaves, Umbral Moonglaves trinket, which was strong. I used my legendary boots and bracers. I don't remember if I had the 6-piece bonus for this kill. I don't think I did. But yeah, so I mean, really, most of this fight, at least at the start, you're just kind of going to be blowing up this Soul Queen. If you get targeted with the Shattering Scream and there are Bone Cage armors up, then you want to go to wherever you guys have designated your Bone Cage armor position to be, so that you can help drop the Bone Cage armor. And this is if you're in the bottom realm. As you can see, we had a lot of ads up right now. So it's kind of just AoE frenzy. The Templars, as you can see, I just got knocked back there again. The reanimated Templars drop a wave on the ground. It's kind of difficult to see, and that's really one of the reasons why I wanted to have a couple kills of this fight under my belt before I did this commentary, because a lot of the stuff is relatively difficult to see. But right now I'm back up in the corporeal realm, or whatever you call it, because the boss, the Soul Queen, is casting her Wailing Souls, and that's a big AoE damage, so we popped everybody out of that realm except for a healer and a tank while she did that, and then, she's just finishing up now, so we're going back. There are a lot of Fallen Priestesses and Soul Residues. You can spend some time getting some stacks of Spinning Crane Kick if you so wish. If you happen to have a DK tank or somebody that can bring them all together, that's quite nice. As well as just cleaving everything down. This fight is not mechanically difficult, but I think it's visually difficult with the people in the spirit realm and the corporeal realm. But really, if you have no Bone Cage armor, if you look at my little Bone Cage armor in the counter in kind of the middle right of my screen, it says 0. So during this time, you can interrupt the priestesses. They cast Shattering Scream, which is what helps you to break the Bone Cage armor. So they can be interrupted. It does an AoE damage when they do that. So if you have no Bone Cage armor to break, then there's no reason not to interrupt them. So here she is casting Wailing Souls. I'm going to be making my way out. If you get, I can't remember what it's called. I'll worry about it in a second. But yeah, when you're up in the top phase, the corporeal realm phase, you're going to want to be just blowing up the ads, focusing, kind of cleaving off of the Engine of Souls. That's going to be your main target. So you want to make sure, that's really your emphasis. There should be, unless your raid is relying on you for the AoE damage, then you kind of always want to be making sure that you're targeting the Engine of Souls. There's a bunch of targets to get Spinning Crane Kick stacks, so saving your cooldowns for these situations is always good. Any target with the Bone Cage armor does take reduced damage, so you want to try and avoid hitting them all with Strike of the Windlord, because it will reduce the damage plus to each target, plus then it will be reduced because of their Bone Cage armor. Soulbind, that's what I was looking for. If you get Soulbind, you will be connected to somebody in the other realm, so you want to go to them. Hopefully you have a boss mod that will tell you where to go, or a position that you guys go once you get it. So when the bosses hit 30%, they summon the Desolate Host. And the Desolate Host is this spinning, he looks like the Bone Storm guy from Ice Crown Citadel Marigar, I believe. So he looks kind of like that, except Marigar was blue and this guy's green. So really at this point you're just cleaving. You want to be killing the Soul Queen, as well as a Desolate Host. He casts Sundering Doom, and it alternates between you wanting to be in and you wanting to be out. So what you can look at besides, if you're in the spirit realm, the spirit realm, you want to be stacked on him for doomed sundering, doom sundering, something like that. And then if you're out of the spirit realm and the corporeal realm, you want to be in during sundering doom, and then out during the opposite. So it's important to know where you are and which ones you're going to take a lot of damage from. So here's a doom sundering. I'm in the spirit realm, so I want to be inside. And as you can see, there's a little more visible ring around him. Basically, if he has purple swirlies, you want to be out. If he has a purple ring around him, you want to be in. So Windwalker has a lot of mobility and stuff like that, and really at this point it's just a burn, try and kill him before he kills you, with the Doom Sundering and Sundering Doom mechanics dealing damage to you before you guys run out of mana and just die. So yeah, it's not a complicated fight. You want to kill the ads, focus the target that you need to. If you have Soulbind, you want to find your partner in the other realm. On Heroic, you want to hop out of the spirit realm during the Wailing Souls, or Wailing Scream, or whatever it's called. Hey now, we're not doing maidens. So yeah, so it's not too much. It's a little disorienting of a fight because of the different spirit, realms, and you can kind of see what's going on in the other realm, but not a lot. So I found that it really kind of messed with my eyes at the beginning, in terms of identifying what was important for me to avoid and what was irrelevant, because you still can see it. So really this is a fight that's very important on cleave damage and single target pressure, as well as coordination between your raids. So it requires a lot of coordinating. So hopefully this answers more questions than it creates. This is not a fight that I still feel totally comfortable that I fully understand, and we're should get a kill on Mythic relatively soon. So hopefully this helps a little bit and helps you understand some of the mechanics and some of the stuff that you can do. So please make sure to support me through Patreon and PayPal. You can subscribe to me on Twitch now and watch me stream and raid and stuff like that. Follow me on Twitter and YouTube and all that good stuff. So thank you guys for watching.